In the event that your demand generation efforts and recommendation could no longer serve your business appetites, it's time to seriously consider outbound. I know. Outbound can be perceived super cringe. We are all spammed and bombarded with a bunch of messages, but when done right, meaning highly personalized, contextual, and actually relevant for the decision maker, outbound can be one of the most lucrative go to market channels in your business. As a best selling author, as well as a businesswoman, I need to be very careful what I am working with, right? So there is no way that I could send out 2,000 emails with just like a spam message, and I would never do that for personal reason as well. I need to build high quality, personalized email campaigns in order to push the business and opportunities forward. And for that, I will show you today how I am using Clay in order to find sponsors for my content stream on Substack and LinkedIn so I can create more awesome materials for you using Clay as just like this tool that would help me build new contact lists by using some of the awesome existing companies that I have been working for before and help me unlock the new opportunities. How does it work? First of all, it has more than 10 data sources that you can use. They can be like CRM, they can be like Google, they can be LinkedIn and whatnot. But it also has 150 integrations when you can do data enrichment. And data enrichment is super cool. Why? Because you can find phone numbers, number of employees, number of revenue, whatever you're interested in, including recent job changes, recent social media posts, and all the other things that might be great triggers for understanding when is somebody ready to work with you. So we can best target our efforts and make sure that we get the best results out of our outbound campaign. Let's show how exactly it is done using Clay. Okay, so we're here using Clay and we'll get some work done. Let's go. We'll start building the table. Tables are a very interesting part of Clay because we actually get databases that way. So let's start by building a new table. And as you see here, we are working with companies and with people. People are actual contacts. So let's start by companies first, and we'll start by finding companies on LinkedIn. There is a super cool feature which are lookalikes, and I already know which are the companies that I love to work with, and I would be delighted to find more companies that are just like them. So let's give it a shot and write a couple of companies down. Okay, here we are. Then, based on reviewing their profiles on LinkedIn, it's very evident that the majority of them are in software development field. And let's go back to Clay. Include more of the industry, software development. Wow, as suggested. Just in case, I will exclude information services and technology services so that we don't have service companies here. Selected company size, this is going to be a big one because I am looking for larger companies to work with, and I'll go here with, let's say, 500, and the next range is probably this. I don't think that there is anything more than we can add. And for the just like indication of the size, let me give it a shot by going with public companies. So with companies that are actually traded, won't be bothering with keywords so much. The location is US. If I don't want to work in the evenings here in Europe, I might be narrowing down this to New York, but I won't at the moment. And this is pretty much it. I will limit my results to, let's say, 50 to start with, and I think we have it to go. Looking forward. Here we are. So there are a couple of companies that kind of match my criteria that I could be considering for my further outreach when it comes to finding supporters for our content, or maybe potential partners that I could be interviewing, doing some projects with. Looks good to me. I know some of the companies, not all, but since I'm not paying for this current export, I will just include everybody in the table. So This is it. I'm pretty okay with this list being provided. I will export fully enriched company data from LinkedIn immediately. Okay, cool. I might wanna just like filter this data further, but just for the sake of this very, very, very short demo, let's go and let's hit find people within these companies. Okay, this is it. So I wanna do some filtering here. Let's say that the majority of my decision makers are usually head of growth, marketing manager, social media manager, VP of growth, or CMO. Cool. In terms of excluding these certain titles, this makes sense, but I won't be using it right now. What else is something that I could be specifically interested in? I want to limit these companies to, let's say, 3 contacts per company, and let's see what happens. So I will preview these results. Marketing manager, growth marketing manager, product marketing management. Interesting. Interesting. And I will import people to table. Since I am pretty much okay with the existing setup, I will put in enrichment to spend some credits, but hey, I'm always nervous when this is going on and very excited to see what will happen. So voila, we have very, very, very interesting enriched data right now. And if you see, if I'm clicking here, I can learn so much more about the companies. So this one is definitely like B2B in supply chain, which is amazingly interesting to me. Then about decision makers, there are a couple of other things that I can see by not like opening their LinkedIn profile separately, but just like from the data export. But I'm still missing their emails. I gotta find their emails now. So I will put data enrichment here, and emails is what I'm looking for. Work emails. Okay, so this is just like a workflow preset by Clay, and we will validate their work emails with multiple different data providers. We will base the search based on the LinkedIn profile, could be domain, but that's pretty much it. And this is something which is super interesting as well. Not only will we find the email, but we will also validate it, which is super cool. So let's see what happens if we do that. And voila, I practically have the entire email list here. Almost, there are a couple of data missing, but so far so good. I can really work with this. Cool. If I want to expand my research, I can definitely like add additional enrichments here, seeing, for example, what was their latest social media posts, or just like if the company is hiring at the moment. And yeah, I'm looking forward to take you into this nitty-gritty in one of our next videos. So much for watching this video. If you got as hyped as I did for Clay, definitely take it for a spin. You can do what I did within their free trial and just like see if Outbound is something that is going to work for you. And remember, whenever we are thinking about sales, it's not pushing something towards people, it's helping them to elevate in business. As soon as you can embrace this mindset, the better you will do in just like actively solving your ICP's problems. Let's do this. Good luck.